turned out it was wrong, like, I don't know, from an appraiser, anyone who, like, I don't know, a plumber, a mechanic, like, this is normal when you go to an expert that they don't always get every detail right about everything.
You don't stop interrupting people, sir.
I'm asking him a question. What?
Not while he's in the middle of talking.
Yeah, I'll land, and then you can ask me a question. I have no problem going back and forth with you. Like everyone's saying to you, as a grown adult, it's very hard when you just talk over someone, especially on this app. So my point is that when they hired Christopher Steele, it wasn't incumbent upon them to somehow like hire another 3 intelligence agents to try to review everything that we put in that dossier. In fact, they may have been looking for slanted information. That still isn't a problem. Like, that's still something that lawyers can go do. What the Justice Department did with the dossier is its own ethical question. And it's not Perkins Coie's fault at that point what they decided to do or not do.
Yeah, are you done?
Yeah, when I put in a little mic thing in the right-hand corner, I'm definitely done. Oftentimes I'll say I'm done.
Sounds good. So the question is, are they entitled for the relationship with the government? And if they were to hire Christopher Steele, and they were to check the veracity of his work, and they were to find out that it was shoddy, or they would not disclose that it was shoddy, do they have an ethical duty to do so as far as exculpatory evidence or things that are to the contrary? Is there an ethical duty as representatives of this firm to say something?
It is incumbent upon an objective trier of fact to determine that they intentionally put forth misleading, false information. That has not been determined by an objective trier of fact. Perkins Coie's contention is that they hired investigators, lawyers, and agents to go and pursue this information. They got the information. To the best of their ability, they vetted the information. They passed the oppositional research on to their client, who leveraged the information or chose not to leverage the information in whichever way they wanted to do that. As long as Perkins Coie can prove to an objective trier of fact that they did their due diligence to verify the information that their agents got for them, I don't see how they are culpable. My main point is this seems to me to be a violation of separation of powers. That's my point. And nothing that anyone has said mitigates that. If the legislature, because if the Congress has investigated this thing, right? Congress has not leveled any charges against this institution, right? The agency, the law office. My thing is about the violation of powers, the lack of an opportunity for them to be heard on this and to just be summarily sanctioned, right? To have this punitive measure executed against them. That's what I'm saying. Finally, it punishes the law office for the client leveraging their work, right? It's a legal position. That's the part that I get what you're saying, but my argument is located squarely in the context of the legal execution of this executive order and how that does not suggest an inappropriate use of executive authority, and one that may be violating Perkins Coie's constitutional rights. That's the thing that I'm talking about.
They have a constitutional right to have a relationship with the federal government, that firm?
No, it's not about that. It's about the charge that they're levying against them. That's what I'm talking about.
What's the charge?
Oh, God. The whole thing that the other dude was saying, they put forth this false information, they lied to the government, and they used this false information. That hasn't been adjudicated by an objective trier of fact. And they're persecuting them.
I'm not gonna.
No, they have. That's my point.